Welcome back to another episode of our podcast. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of web browsers with a specific focus on a unique project known as Floorp Browser. Ever heard of it? Well, if you haven't, you're in for a treat. So, let's set the stage. Floorp Browser is not just another browser in an already crowded marketplace. It's a free and open source project, which means anyone can contribute to its development. How cool is that? It's a little like a community garden, but for tech enthusiasts. Everyone gets to plant their ideas and help it grow. To kick things off, let's talk about what makes Floorp stand out. One of its prominent features is its availability across various operating systems: Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, which is interesting because each system has different requirements. For example, if you're on Windows, you're looking at needing version 10 or later. And if you're a Linux user, there's a whole list of package managers at your fingertips to help you install it. But hey, speaking of installation, what was the last software you installed where you didn't have to deal with annoying warnings? Yeah, that's right. A smooth installation is a game changer. Floorp has recently achieved Apple notarization too, which means no unexpected scary pop-ups. It's like the browser is saying, "I promise I'm trustworthy." Now let's get into some of the technical sauce. Floorp is based on Mozilla Firefox. You might think, okay, isn't that just another fork of Firefox? Well, not quite. Floorp is developed independently of Mozilla, which means it tries to carve out its own identity while leveraging the benefits of open source code. Which brings me to an interesting thought. Isn't it fascinating how many projects thrive because of community collaboration? Like, you might have heard of projects like WaterFox or EdgeFox. These are all built on the same principle of open source contribution. Together, they foster innovation and creativity in a way that big corporations just can't replicate. Now let's chat briefly about something fun: customization. Floorp Browser allows users to personalize their experience, much like how we each decorate our rooms to reflect our personalities. From themes to add-ons, the opportunities are endless. If you really wanted to dive deep, you could even customize the layout. Have you ever thought about how much our personal space, be it digital or physical, reflects who we are? As we're wrapping up, I want you to consider, as more people turn to open source projects like Floorp, what does that mean for the future of web browsers? Are we headed towards a more community-driven tech landscape? And how might these developments impact our daily online experiences? That's all for today's episode. Remember, every time you hit that browser icon, you're not just launching a tool, you're engaging with a world of collaborative innovation. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, keep exploring.